Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we learned the truth, not only just about the fall, but also the actual true identity of our newfound friend Ryoji. Not only is he secretly Pharos, but he's also the 13th unfinished Full Moon Arcana, also known as Death, the appraiser of the fall. Which, although he does kind of sound like the actual major villain, he's actually not the villain here. Apparently, the real villain is something called Nyx, the maternal being, which will apparently end the world and the existence of mankind. So, with that being said, with the imminent danger literally looming over us, we need to figure out a plan to finally do anything about the fall before it actually happens. And we only have two options at the moment: keep Ryoji alive, and either kill him, honestly. And apparently, the first option will make us literally witness the fall and see the end of mankind. And the world ends, apparently, based on what Ryoji told us. Or, we can kill Ryoji, and we forget about everything. And the dark hour comes, and we have one happy last final day alive before the end of the world without knowing of anything that's about to happen. Literally, blissfully ignorant of the actual fall about to happen. So, with that being said, Ryoji is not going to stop us. He's literally going to show up on the 31st and let us choose whatever we pick, and he'll go with whatever we end up picking. So, with that being said, for 12-4, we actually do have some story in the morning, because this little conversation these two are talking about is actually kind of interesting. So, I thought we should start with this part. So, we overhear a conversation. I heard some people saying that apathy syndrome is nothing to be worrying about. I heard the same thing. It puts people at ease, right? Yeah, it certainly does for me. You think it's some new religion? What? Are you taking this seriously? Of course not. The first bell is rung. So, like the fog in Persona 4, people are feeling at ease with it now, which is really, really weird. Because over the course, it's definitely scary that, with the things that end the world, that people are starting to change into wanting it to happen. Like it's like a mind control kind of thing. So, with that being said, we actually know who we're going to be hanging out with for the first, little social link for today, and honestly, I don't know if we're going to be able to do many social links, and the reason why I say that is because of the fact that, for some reason, all the social links are locked off for the rest of December for the time being. Apparently, they will open up again at some point, but for right now, none of the social links are actually open for these SEES members. So it's literally either Kenji or Kaisuke at this point that we can hang out with. But the thing is due to one thing here that I noticed. So if I were to go to calendar here, and then go down here, as you can see that the exams are here, well, the week before exams, all social links are locked for school ones. So today's episode is going to be interesting, so it's probably going to be a bunch of cuts, and then whenever we have anything interesting story-wise, because I know that we won't be able to do any social links here. I'm just going to be honest. So, with that being said, I guess we'll find out. So, with that, let's see how Kenji's doing.
Hey, what's up? I'm heading home right now. What are you doing?
Kenji seems like he wants to talk to you. Sure. Since you have Jack Frost, Persona the Magician Arcanum, you should get along well with Kenji. Will you meet with Kenji after school? And that's an obvious yes.
You will?
Yeah, of course, bud.
Cool. Let's go somewhere then.
Kenji seems pretty happy. With that, let's go see how, Kenji's doing, even though, he's literally the first social link we got, and probably the one that we're gonna finish the last, but there's literally no one else we can hang out with, I'm gonna be honest, so we're seeing how he's doing, and that's literally the only reason why we picked Kenji, to be honest. Gekko-kan High School main gates.
Oh, Spooks.
What's up, Kenji?
Sorry man, I have to pass.
Huh? Why? Why's that?
I forgot I got to check out that cram school today. Sorry, man.
Kenji seems apologetic.
So I don't have time to eat ramen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, getting into college is more important than hanging out, right? Don't you think about the future?
I have 30-year-old goals, or 30-year goals, or, yeah, more than you do, or the future is the past. I have 30-year-old goals. Yeah, I think so.
Whoa, dude. I didn't know you were so serious about your future.
I think that's a joke because the guy knows that it's, the end of the world is coming at this point, but honestly, we don't need to tell Kenji that, because Kenji would probably start freaking out. Kenji seems to be impressed with you.
I never really thought about my future until Emery, told me I should. She said I'd end up a loser if I didn't. But the future's a long way off, dude. I mean, first I have to go to college, right? All of Emery's students, go to good colleges. She must be thinking about our future together.
Maybe. Kenji is talking to himself. I don't even know if he really is with the teacher, honestly. I feel like he's lying to me, but I don't know, honestly.
You should think about your future, too. You don't want to end up a loser, do you?
Honestly, I think we're fine.
That's why we gotta work our asses off. Man, for our futures.
Yeah, for the future that seems like it's gonna be ending literally in like the end of this month. But Kenji don't know that. Just blissfully ignorant because he doesn't know anything about the dark hour. Which we probably should never tell anybody at school about the dark hour in the fall at this point, because yeah, that's definitely happening. And we still have no idea on how to actually fix it. Kenji seems to be sincerely worried about your future. Your relationship is stronger now. Why is he worried about my future? My future's fine, I think. A mysterious voice rings in your head. With that, I believe we're on rank 6 of the Magician, I believe. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou chooseth to create a persona of the Magician Arcana. Which is always useful, but as you can see, I'm still using Jack Frost, so, yeah, it's been a while since I've used anything Magician-based, I'm gonna be honest. The classmate social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas in the Magician Arcana has grown as well. Which is useful still. We'll figure something out, honestly.
Later, Spooks. I'm going to the cram school.
Okay, we'll see you later then. Well, there he goes. Kenji ran off. You decided to return to the dorm. And due to the fact that we just had a full moon, like, literal full moon operation, I have a feeling that we do have small story, at least for the night. So, let's see what's going on. It looks like Junpei. Let's see.
Oh, you're back. My bad. Could last night just have been a dream or something? No, probably not, huh?
Probably, did happen, but let's check him out, honestly, since he brought that up.
Stupid Ryoji, saying the whole world is going to end, out of nowhere. The appraiser, what the hell does that mean anyways?
Well, apparently the praiser means that he just makes sure that the fall actually begins, basically, and that's all he can really do. But that's basically what he said, but it looks like he doesn't want the fall to happen, but it's just gonna happen just cause he can't do anything about it. And it's just gonna happen without Ryoji actually wanting to do so, because he's human now and he just wants to live like a normal person. And Aegis kind of just reminded him, hey, you're actually death and this isn't you. But the thing is now that Ryoji's human, he understands what's actually going on. And although he's gonna, no matter what, go away on the 31st, no matter what we do, at least he'll actually at least have a chance to actually give us the choice of what we want to do in the end. Which, honestly, our real choice is gonna be not to kill Ryoji, and then hopefully destroy this Nyx creature, because whatever this creature is, there's no way that we can't do at least something about it, right? So, honestly, whenever that thing comes and tries to attack us, we'll be ready for it whenever it does come, I would hope. So, yeah, definitely a scary situation, but at least we'll kinda be ready for it, right? Okay, with 12:05, it looks like we have a little bit of story during the nighttime. So, let's see what's going on with Mitsuru.
Oh, it's you. Jordan. Never mind. There's no point asking someone else, about it.
No there isn't. Are you scared? Are you scared? Yeah, let's ask that.
No, I'm not really scared. I just can't seem to comprehend all that's happened. I thought I would grow stronger after my father died, but I haven't.
You definitely have grown stronger, your persona got stronger, so I think you did grow in some point. So, honestly, let's see what else is about her, since, honestly, I have the feeling that all the characters, whenever they confront us about that, since it seems like all the characters are going to do it now, I feel like we should talk to them afterwards, because they might actually have some extra story.
Ikatsuki and my grandfather both accepted the fall as the rightful fate of the world. They didn't believe the world was worth saving.
True, based on what we heard.
What destroyed their hope for the future?
True, what did? Why did they want the fall to happen? We still don't know what's really going on with the Kirijo group in Shuji. Because originally, Mr. Kirijo Sr. wanted the fall to happen, but Shuji also did. Why would they want that? And apparently Strega also does as well. It's very weird why the fall has followers when there really shouldn't be any, due to the fact that no matter what, the fall is literally going to control everybody. It's not like Shuji, Strega, or even the grandfather could do anything afterwards. Like, literally, if it happens, all of them turn into these lost things. So, literally, everyone turns into a zombie. Nobody's going to be leading anything. So why do these people really want this to happen? They don't get anything out of it. The only thing you really get is chaos at the end of the day, and that's not even a good thing at the end of the point, since you don't even get to enjoy the chaos that you literally pushed forward for no reason, ending everyone's existence for your own game at this point. That's basically all they really get. And why would you do that when literally there's no reason to do so? It's very strange why they pushed that, and why they wanted the fall to happen in the first place. We still don't know anything about why, but I have a feeling there's definitely something there that we will maybe figure out, or maybe we just gotta look at it at face value. Like Shuji was saying, he wanted to control everybody once the new world came, but the new world's not gonna be him as the leader, no way, no how. He's gonna turn to the Lost as well, and Ryoji proved that, due to what he said. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, in 2.12.6, it looks like we have a little bit more small story, so let's see what's going on with Akihiko here.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just daydreaming. I was thinking about what Shinji would say if I met him in heaven.
Are you scared of death? What would he say? Are you scared of death?
No, not really. It takes a long time for me to register fear. But even though I've experienced losing someone before, that always hurts.
True, it really does. That's honestly what I thought, Shinji would say, honestly, what I said, to be honest.
I can't seem to calm down. This is the first time I've ever felt like this.
Oh, poor dude. Yeah, I definitely, I wouldn't be taking this lightly either. Literally knowing that the end of the world is coming. Definitely a scary thought at the end of the day. Really, it really is, to be honest. Okay, for 12.7, it looks like we have a little bit of story for the morning, so let's see what Yukari wants.
Oh, morning. Things have been pretty crazy lately, huh? No one's in the mood to talk either.
Cheer up. Yeah, cheer up, I guess.
Right. I suppose that's best.
It really is. But we still need to figure something out, and no one seems to be looking for an answer at this point, which is weird. Okay, for the evening, it looks like we have a small story with Fuka this time. So, let's see what she thinks about everything.
Hi, how was your day? Trying to cheer up.
I'm not down. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Fuka.
Oh, you're welcome. Sorry, I guess I'm the one who's most confused.
Aw, you're okay, buddy. So, honestly, what do you think about this other than that?
I've just been studying in my room, so I don't have to think about what's going to happen.
Honestly, that's probably for the best. Also, I wonder if, what Ken thinks about this, since, you know, we don't really get to talk to him other than during the full moon operations, because he doesn't show up to our school or anything, so I do wonder what he's thinking, honestly, other than everything that we've seen so far.
Everyone at school is just going about their days, as if nothing's wrong. They think everything's normal. I kinda envy them. Ignorance is bliss, huh?
Yeah, definitely ignorance is indeed bliss. Just, honestly, look at everything that's going on right now. Literally, no one is worrying about what's going on. Literally, they're just walking around like nothing's ever happened. And then our team, they're just freaking out thinking of the end is coming, but they're not thinking of anything to actually do about the end. Because although Ryoji did tell us the end is coming, he did say that maybe we can't do anything, but at least we can try. We can't go any further in the Tartarus for the time being, that's still locked. But at least we can try something, right? Like, anything. Nobody's given us any answers, or trying to figure out plans on actually destroying this creature that's inevitably going to be coming on the 31st, or the literally 1st of the year, because apparently by spring, the world will be over. So, honestly, somebody on the team needs to think of something, since our character can't talk at this point. Let's be honest. We're basically a silent protagonist, so the character can't make any plans, even though I would love to, because I would tell him, hey, let's do something about what's going on right now, here and then, just to at least figure out at least something, because we need a plan, and we don't have any options at the moment. The only thing we really know is, when the thing ends up showing up, let's just try and destroy it and see what happens, and make sure we can get to the top of the Tartarus when that eventually does open. Because no matter what, the top of the Tartarus is going to be important, and if it's going to have the final boss, it will have the final boss, but if it doesn't, at least it's going to have something we can do against this, like, literally upcoming evil, so really, we need to do something and fast. Okay, into 12-8. It looks like Fuka's got something for us today, so let's see how she's doing.
Good morning. So Spooks, have you decided what you're going to do?
Yes I have. I do definitely think I know what I want to do. We're not going to get rid of Ryoji, that's my plan. And then destroy Nyx, honestly. That's all I can really think about. Don't know if we need some kind of special ability to do that, or what's going to happen with that, but at least I have a plan on what's going to go on in my head. Don't know if that's going to be the actual plan we end up doing, but it's definitely a start, and then not having anything at all. Let's be honest. I just hope my plan's going to work.
You're so brave, Spooks-kun, but I'm scared. Even King-kun is down. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, honestly, what are we gonna do? The only thing we can really think of is just try something at least. Okay, for 12-9, it looks like we got Akihiko. So, let's see what's going on.
Hey Spooks, don't you think it's funny? We have so much to worry about, but we're still going to school as if nothing's changed.
True, it is kind of funny in a, like, dark and depressing way, I guess you could say.
But we'll have to make up our minds sooner or later. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
True. Sooner or later, we need to figure out that answer. At least we have until the 31st to make that answer, though. That's the good thing about that. Okay, and for the evening, it looks like now we have Yukari worrying about the future. So, let's see how she thinks about everything.
Oh hey, it's been a while since Ryoji-kun was here. I couldn't sleep for 3 days after that. Do you think it's weird for me to be this scared?
Nah, everyone's pretty scared, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You don't really know how much you have until you take your life for granted. Until there's a possibility you might lose it. It's difficult to explain.
Yeah, it definitely is pretty difficult to explain. But, let's see what else she has about it.
Have you been thinking about your decision we have to make, Spooks-kun?
Yeah, I think I have.
Me too. It's not an easy decision to make.
Yeah, very, very true. But, honestly, I think it's the best honest, choice is to not hurt Ryoji. Because Ryoji doesn't want to do this. It's gonna happen no matter what he wants. And he literally said, hey, destroy me if you want, I'll let you, basically. So, yeah, the only thing we can really do here is just hope and pray that whatever we do ends up working. And although, no matter what, the fall will come, at least, we can at least die fighting, honestly, at this point. Am I right? So, hopefully, whenever that does eventually come, we actually at least have, like, a fighting chance. Okay, into 12-10, it looks like Mitsuru's got something to say to us, so let's see how she's doing.
Good morning. Did you talk to the others?
Yeah, I have.
I see. Well, I feel the same as the others. We can't continue on like this. We should talk with everyone tonight.
True. Let's finally get an answer out of everyone, because we need to pick what we want to do, and it's more than likely going to be our decision to make, but at least we get, like, input on everyone about what we want to do and how we'll do it, honestly. Okay, and like Mitsuru said, we're finally holding a meeting to finally figure out what we'll be doing with Ryoji, and hopefully we can finally come down to a decision, and everyone can stop moping around and hopefully get ready to actually take down this giant monster we're more than likely going to be fighting. So, let's see what's going on.
Well, it's been a week. What are we gonna do now? You okay, Fuka?
I hope she is.
You just seem so calm. We have to make a decision.
True, we need to.
I mean, it's been such a drag around here lately, and no one will go to the Tartarus.
Yep, no one wanted to go for some reason, even though we can literally ask about it, but they won't let us in there.
You're right. We humans are quite resilient, and we can adapt to any situation, given enough time. So how about it, everyone? Why don't we talk about it?
Yeah, please, something. Looks like Junpei doesn't want to talk about it.
Have you made your decision, Sanada-san?
Yeah, what about you, Akihiko?
No. But I don't plan on running away.
Yeah, same.
So you're going to fight Nyx?
Yeah, honestly, I could see him doing so.
I don't know. I mean, it's supposedly undefeatable.
Based on what they said, I don't think that's the case. I think we can destroy that thing. At least we can try.
What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, what about you, Mitsuru?
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really contemplated my own death. It's quite a sobering thought. I don't want to suffer, and I don't want to kill Ryoji.
Same.
But either way, we could still die. So there's no simple answer.
We could have died any single night during the entire adventure. Why care now? Let's at least try something. No giving up till the very end. That's what I say.
Then do we all agree that we don't want to hurt Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, true. I don't want to hurt him either. I think he's a pretty chill dude.
Is that how you feel?
That's how I feel.
Well, it's okay, Fuka. I mean, it's not natural to choose how you're going to die.
True.
What about you, Junpei? Have you decided?
Looks like a no.
No, not at all. What's the matter, scared?
Too far.
What the hell do you mean by that? You think this is a joke?
It's not a joke at all. Come on, Yukari, you did not need to say that. That was a little too far.
Junpei, we're going to die. Of course I'm scared. Y'all need to wake up. This is death we're talking about here.
True. Very true.
Then what do you want to do? Do you want to kill him?
I don't want to do it.
There's nothing I can do. He's the only one who can, he's the only one who can kill him. Come to think of it, it's all your fault.
What'd I do?
You had that thing inside you, and didn't even know it. And you raised it, damn it. This is all your fault.
I kinda did know about it, to be honest. I just didn't tell you guys. You guys didn't want to believe me on the door. And they don't believe that the door that I go into leads me to this velvet room with a giant, long-nosed man and velvet room attendant literally waiting for me. They said I was crazy. So I can't really explain any of this to the team, let's be honest.
You're supposed to do something about it. You're supposed to be special, right?
This is my fault. I can't do anything. I won't run away. I'm scared too. Honestly, I won't run away. That's my honest opinion on it.
Stop it, Junpei. It's not his fault. And the only reason we've even been given a choice is because he carried it.
True.
I know that. Ha, damn it. But...
yeah, he's just scared.
I'm sorry I teased you, Junpei. I was just trying to lighten up the situation.
It wasn't very lighthearted, honestly. You could have said anything else other than that.
Personally, I don't want to forget anything. I've learned so much since coming here.
True. Honestly.
I've never really talked about this before, but my old man was an alcoholic. He started drinking after he was tricked into investing his life savings in some telemarketing scam. He drank until he passed out, so he didn't have to face reality, and I hated him for it. Now I kinda understand how he felt. Everything seems so hopeless. I'm really scared.
Yeah, I don't blame you, bud. But that's actually really sad as well, though.
I know how you feel, Junpei-kun. I'm scared too.
I think everyone is.
Yeah, we're all scared.
Me less, but mostly because I have a plan, but I'm pretty sure my main character actually is scared, though, let's be honest.
Yes. I can't stop shaking. Me either. Yucatan. Alright. I don't think we're prepared to make a decision just yet. Ryoji said he'll be back on New Year's Eve, so we still have some time to think about it. So until then, let's just try to live our lives as normally as possible.
True. As much as we possibly can do. And hopefully, no matter what, we'll be able to figure out at least something. And at least, hopefully, that something leads to anything good. Let's be honest. So, let's ask everyone about that, since, honestly, I want some story at this point. The small stories are definitely, well, at least we're getting a lot of story from the small stories, but I'm missing my social links, I'll be honest.
Sorry about that, man. You've been helping me out all this time, and, I thought my dad was a loser, but now I kinda know how he felt. Dude, this totally sucks.
Yeah, it does totally suck, honestly. What about you, Aki?
I wonder what Shinji would do if he was here. He'd probably fight against the end of the world with all he had.
True. That's exactly what I believe he would do.
Yeah, that's what he would do.
True. I could see that. Literally holding his axe. One-handed on his axe, one hand on his gun. Literally fighting everything. I could see that with Shinjiro, honestly. After everything.
Koromaru was so strong. He was at the shrine all by himself. I don't want to live in the past anymore. Shinjiro let me live for a purpose.
Yeah, he definitely told you to keep on living, and hopefully, no matter what we end up doing, we'll end up living for everyone's sake. We lost 5 people at this point, 1 being a villain, but 4 people we cared about died during our adventure. And I think no matter what we do, we need to at least make their lives worth dying for. So, hopefully we can at least do something. So, let's see what's going on with Fuka, Mitsuru, and then Yukari. And then we'll go into the next day.
How can I help you?
I just want to talk to you.
I hope Ryuji-kun returns on New Year's Eve. I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder if he's still crying.
He probably is.
I thought that he was lying. I thought if we stopped him, we would stop the fall. But I was wrong. And if we kill him, we will lose all our memories.
True. And the fall will end up, actually happening and we can't do anything about it.
Don't worry about Junpei said. You should know about how Ryoji-kun was inside you. You're still you. The same person now as you were before, right?
Yeah, same person. No one different. Other than now we have a new version of Death inside us, being, literally Thanatos, but yeah, definitely, same person, I think, at the end of the day. No personality changes, but honestly, I think we definitely grew as a person and as a fighter. Okay, for 12-11, looks like we have a little bit of story after everything we did. So, let's see what Mitsuru's got for us.
Welcome back. Exams begin next week. I know it will be difficult to study for them, but if you run away now, you'll just be giving up on life. Oh, and please let me know when you'll be going into the Tartarus.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, let me know too. I need to get some exercise, so I'll explore with you. I'm not leaving the ring without a win.
Yep, we're definitely gonna win that fight. No matter what ends up happening, we'll at least die fighting, at least, is what I honestly will say. I think as long as we at least do something, when we end up eventually fighting off with this Nyx creature, person, whatever it is, honestly, I think at least as long as we die fighting, at least it's a worthy cause at the end of the day, because at least no matter what, the world at least tried to live, at least, because if we just give up, then the world didn't even bother trying and survive at the end of the day, and we just kind of just gave up our existence for no reason. So as long as we die fighting with Nyx, I think that would at least be a noble cause at the end of the day. So no matter what, we'll either die or we'll survive. And hopefully it ends up with us living because, that would definitely be a better thing than, dying. That's definitely a better thing to happen at the end of the day, right? Okay, after a little time skip, we ended up skipping from 12/12 all the way into 12/19 due to the fact that the 2 days before the exams actually had literal no story and we couldn't do anything, so honestly I just added that to the time skip of the exams. So, with the exams now over, it looks like C's is definitely back and running, so let's see what's going on with Mitsuru and do another social link finally.
Are you leaving now, Jordan? If you're not busy, would you like to do something?
Mitsuru has asked you out. Since you have Laksimi, a persona of the Empress Arcanum, you should get along well with Mitsuru. Would you like to spend some time with her after school? And that's an obvious yes.
I see. I need to do a little, research. And I was wondering if you'd like to come with me.
Yeah, of course. Mitsuru seems a bit weary. Well, let's see what's going on with her, since at least we can see how she's doing and make sure we can cheer her up a little bit before the eventual 31st that's, literally around the corner now. Gekkoukan High School Library. Okay, what's going on?
We only have a short time to be together like this. Soon we'll be looking back nostalgically at these times.
Did something happen? Yeah, what happened?
I'm just tired. There's no need for you to worry.
Mitsuru seems annoyed.
Since my father passed away, I've been faced with many difficult problems. My inheritance, the future Kirijo, and the expectations of everyone involved with both. Most likely, I won't be able to attend college or begin a profession. I will have to find another path.
Interesting. Mitsuru looks unusually timid. Okay. So, you don't know what you're gonna do either. Interesting.
See, Jordan, what are your thoughts on marriage?
It's a result of love. It's a social agreement. It's based on compromise. It's the result of love, I think.
You're so straightforward. However, I'm a Kirijo. I cannot simply make a decision according to my emotions. An agreement between two parties, such as marriage, must be carefully considered.
Okay. Kinda makes sense, I guess, because, she's part of a wealthy family, I guess, and that's something wealthy families think about for some reason. But I think I understand it. Mitsuru seems happy.
My parents' marriage was arranged for strategic reasons, but as time passed, they slowly grew to love each other. I don't consider them unfortunate. Love comes in all different forms. Do you disagree?
Do you have a boyfriend? That's a tough one. Do you have one, or... Let's ask. I honestly do wonder, at this point. Do you have a boyfriend? Yeah, do you?
No. I'm not very good at romantic relationships. Besides, I don't have any spare time to devote to another.
Mitsuru seems kind of offended. Oh, well, that was kind of bad of us to say, but I do kind of wonder, because she never talks about that kind of stuff, so I kind of wanted to learn more about that. Since, what was it, Ryoji asked, and then, Junpei was, saying, I'm honestly not sure what's going on with Mitsuru, because he said that before.
I can't believe the library is closing, and we're still here. Talking in the library, I'm not setting a very good example as a student council president. We should kinda go.
Yeah, we can go. You listen to Mitsuru as she talked about her personal problems. Your relationship with her has become more intimate. So I'm guessing by the next one, we'll be in a relationship with her, since every time it says intimate, it means that the next one is gonna be, a lot closer than the last time. So, honestly, interesting. So with that, a mysterious voice rings in your head, and that means we're now on rank 4 of the Empress Arcana. And what that may entail, honestly, I am very curious. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou show her blessing when thou choosest persona of the Empress Arcana, which, as I said before, the Empress is basically the highest level Arcana in this game for this specific game. So, any kind of levels for this is actually really good. The Mitsuru Kirijo social link has reached level 4. Your power to create personas of the Empress Arcanum has grown as well, which is always useful. Mitsuru wants to know more about you. Your relationship is becoming more intimate. True. You left the library and decided to return to the dorm, probably with Mitsuru. And just in case, since sometimes there is dorm conversations, let's see what's going on.
Welcome back. After exams were finished, I went for a walk around town. The number of lost is increasing, and I saw them everywhere I looked. Perhaps that has to do with the fall.
Maybe we have to do something. We have to do something.
Yes, I agree. We must continue going to the TARDIS until the very end. Whether our opponent is a shadow, or whether it is fate, we will need to be strong to win.
True. Very, very true. Since that will be our final, opponent, more than likely. Which, due to the fact that there is another, story after the journey, that is called The Answer, I have a feeling that eventually there will be another, major, foe of some sort. I don't know if The Answer actually takes place with the same group or not, because I haven't looked at anything about it, because I didn't want to spoil myself for anything like that. So, yeah, The Answer is definitely what we'll be doing next after our story is over for the journey. But, yeah, definitely for sure, the final foe is definitely almost upon us for this journey. So, what do we do when that eventually happens? That's a real question at hand, honestly, at this point, isn't it? Okay, into 1220, with the final thing we'll probably be doing for today's episode. Although it was a little bit light on the main story, we did learn quite a bit when it actually came to the main overarching story, and then if we add all the small stories up together, we actually get an extra story out of that. So, with that being said, let's finish off our day and see what ends up happening here, since, with it being a Sunday, I'm actually surprised there's some story here, since there's no social links on Sunday anymore, so I'm actually kind of surprised. So, let's see what's going on.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me. Oh, it's Mitsuru and Yukari again together.
Oh?
What do you want, Mitsuru? Well, they are good friends now, but I honestly wonder what they're going to be talking about.
You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
Yeah, is something wrong, Mitsuru?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh, okay.
Are you feeling lonely?
Probably.
Hey, are you teasing me?
A little bit.
No. Well, maybe just a little.
Aw. Well, at least it's pretty lighthearted for once for Yukari. Thankfully, since now that, Yukari and Mitsuru are now friends, after everything they've been through. At first, they were kind of enemies, but it was mostly Yukari being the enemy and Mitsuru just being their, neutral party, basically, and taking the brunt force of, honestly, Yukari's rage, and honestly, kind of not even really, fair rage at that point, because it wasn't even Mitsuru's fault for any of anything that happened with Yukari's father, and she was just taking it out on her for no reason. But, yeah, definitely it's nice to actually see these two characters actually being friends, after so long of them actually, not both of them fighting, but Yukari fighting Mitsuru most of the time. So, yeah, it's actually nice to kind of see something going on here that's actually more lighthearted between the two characters after everything. So, what are we going into?
I wonder what this Nyx is like. Hey, do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I think so, honestly.
I have no idea. Oh, by the way, I made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing.
True.
That's why you're here, isn't it, Senpai? To talk about our decision.
Yep, I think so.
I guess it is.
Okay, good.
You're so easy to read.
Yeah, she kinda is, honestly, at sometimes. Sometimes she's an open book, and sometimes she's kinda way too hard to read. But, yeah, most of the time she's an open book.
I made my decision as well. Kirijo is making great strides to turn itself around. After I graduate, I plan to assume leadership of the group and continue where my father left off. I cannot turn my back now, even if I wanted to.
That's honestly the best we can possibly do.
But what if you die?
Yeah, what happens if you do?
If I die defeating Nyx, then the Kirijo group will have to continue on without me. But I am confident they would fulfill my wishes.
Okay, I think so too, honestly.
Ryoji said Nyx can't be defeated, but I kinda wonder about that. I don't think our special member can be killed either.
True. Yeah, we definitely haven't died yet. And I think we'll be fine, honestly, at this point. But who honestly knows?
I agree. Death dwelled within him, amplifying his abilities, though he was exceptional to begin with.
True. We do have the wild card after all, and that also makes us super special on top of that. Even though Death definitely did enhance our powers, wild card definitely did that as well. So, well, honestly, what happens then?
He's an interesting guy, huh?
Yeah, he definitely is. I definitely think Bakoto's pretty special.
Yes he is. If things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay, as long as I'm with everyone.
Yeah, as long as we're all together in the end, I think that would be a good thing.
Honestly, it doesn't matter whether or not we die. All that matters is if we are proud of how we lived. And if I'm proud, and I'd be proud if we decide to fight Nyx.
Same, honestly.
Does your decision have anything to do with your father?
Probably a little bit. Hey, I was right.
A little, but it's more about me and how I feel. I understand. Senpai, when we were in Kyoto, you asked me to stand by your side. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think she does. And I think that's why she came here.
Yes, I remember. We will fight together, Yukari.
Good. At least two of us are ready to do something.
Together.
Yep, together indeed. Together, all of us will take down this monster of the demise. Or the fall, or whatever you honestly want to call it. Honestly, I think the demise is a much better name to call it. Because it is called the Tower of Demise, based on what Takaya and Jin said. So honestly, at the end of the day, all we need to really do is figure out one plan. And if that plan works, that's honestly all we really need to just push and force it to happen. Because no matter what, as long as we fight as a team, and if we do all die to Nyx, at least we went down fighting, and not giving up like cowards. Because if we literally say, get rid of Ryoji, we're kind of fighting like cowards. We just gave up. So honestly, at least we're trying to do something at the end of the day. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Like I said, this will be the end of it. And honestly, I'm looking forward to whatever our choice will end up leading to, because it will lead to something more than likely. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out, keep being spooky, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.